Hey everybody, welcome back to WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. And really quick, right before we get into it, last time we did Raw. Unfortunately, Jake isn't with me this time, but oh well. I may get him back one of these days. But I, I added um, Edge and Christian essentially, and I meant to do it last time, and I don't even remember if I said I was going to do it in a video or not, but I meant to. Right quick, we're going to do a quick glance over the contenders. Of course, upcoming, we got Extreme Rules. It's definitely going to be Cena versus Ziggler. It's just the rivalry they start you off with. As far as contenders go, we got Swagger, Ultimate Warrior, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and David Otunga is right where he deserves to be at the very last damn slot. So, Mark Henry, Flair, Hollywood Hogan, and Edge. That's interesting. As far as divas go, Caitlyn, #1 contender. Got Nikki, Bella, Natalia, and Brie. 1 second. One thing I wanted to do was I wanted to do that. There we go. So let's go ahead and get into it. As we do, this is Smackdown oriented. We're just going to simulate superstars. Gabriel beats Slater. Summer Rae gets the win over Punk, Hall, and then Orton. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Mr. McMahon is actually... I messed up, I think. I didn't mean to actually put him in there, I don't think, but... I think he's actually already wrestled him. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Here we go. You know, anybody out there, if you could please tell me what Cesaro's theme song is supposed to be saying, because, man, I can't tell. Anyway, we got Cody Rhodes, Cesaro here. I'm predicting a strong Cesaro victory. And that's by no means out of dislike for Cody Rhodes, but I love Antonio Cesaro. I think he's a fantastic wrestler. Very entertaining. Especially, I'm going to make a lot of references to when I actually personally went to go see wrestling, but I think when you do, you can truly, like, appreciate it more, I think. But it was Cesaro and Swagger versus Tons of Funk, and even though Tons of Funk got the victory, Swagger and Cesaro were outstandingly. It's probably one of the best matches that went on that night. So, anyway, and real quick, I think most people would agree with me is that when Legacy started, right? I mean, there was Priceless, you know, with see, I can't remember the name of the third dude. What? Thinking it was like Manu or something. Anyway, with Legacy, excuse me, I'm enjoying some delicious Starburst, but I think we all were thinking that DiBiase was going to be the star, and that Rhodes was sort of going to be the one forgotten about, but I mean, it went the other way. And once again, I know that might sound harsh to Cody Rhodes, I don't know. Years ago, I don't think he had the factor. And, I don't know. I mean, take that as you will, but, you know, teaming with Hardcore Holly, he just didn't quite seem to have it. Love Stash. I like that dude's side. But I think we're off to a very good start here. I've been enjoying this so far. The only problem I've had is these things, and by these things I of course mean these episodes. I do it by show, and they tend to run a little bit long, which it's not a problem of time. It's just it's hard to keep things going, but all well. Real quick, I'd like to get everybody's opinion about something. Oh! Alright, I think Cesaro's won. Oh! Oh. Yeah, it's not the best, but I'd like to get everybody's opinion. And often acclaimed as one of the worst, you know, like storylines ever. The invasion in 2001 with WWF versus ECW and WCW. And from a business standpoint, I mean, hell, if you're a grown adult, you know, it's... Oh, no! Wow. One. Didn't see that coming. Anyways. Uh-oh. This has actually been a really good match. I think we got us a good card tonight. Uh-oh. Does everybody else like ever watch some of these moves and go like, yeah, that would have had me right there? Well, I do it all the time, actually. Just, damn. Very close fall. In accordance with exactly how every single other episode goes, I now have the hiccups, so I will be frequently... Oh, God. Oh, there we go, Cesaro. I've been pretty bad at betting who wins. So, breath of fresh air to actually be right for once. So, what is our next match? I actually can't remember. I was actually afraid that it was going to freeze on me, which would have been very sad if the recording actually had frozen there. So, anyway, get into it. It's gonna be one of those kind. Oh, I've talked about Gabriel's hair before. It bothers me. Anyway, boy, I sincerely mean it. If I could actually speak, I really hope that three-man band loses, but it's looking pretty strong out the gate. And isn't it hard to believe that, like, Kali, he's actually, like, this is his 7th year. Let me think here. Or was it 2006 he came in? I can't remember. It's either his 7th or 8th year. I tell you what, I got Chrome open. Pull up the wiki here. The Great War, Depression, the Great Game, Great Khali. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so he's actually in his 8th year. That is impressive.
Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage. And he hits the drop kick. What impact? And did you hear the impact on that kick? Look at these two jockey for position. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Well,
We got a tag.
You know, statistically, I've talked about this before. Khali is very weak in this game at a measly overall of 84. He's actually, as far as stats go, the weakest overall in the ring. And I do mean overall. I mean, of course, he stands out in some stats. I'm not much of a stats guy. I just think it's worth mentioning. Anyway.
It's been some night here on Friday Night Smackdown, and we're still rolling.
Michael Cole is very irritating. I could have swore I read that somebody had given him like the worst announcer award like 8 years in a row or something crazy like that. A lot of people don't like Khali, and well, not don't like, maybe a little strong. He gets criticism for not being too good of a wrestler. In that sense, I think people are absolutely right. Khali, much like Cena, not quite liked in wrestling, at least by the majority. An outstanding person in real life. Khali does a lot of charity work, stuff like that, I think. I read about that. Hold on. I can actually give you the specifics here.
A sharp kick, and he does it one more time. He's got him up. And he gets the tag. A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Miz is awesome, dude's back. Well, I can't actually find it. I don't know. I hope I didn't pull that out of my rear end and make him sound like a greater dude than he actually is. But anyway, Kali, a former world heavyweight champion, Gabriel Slater, both former tag team champions. As a matter of fact, they were tag team champions together. So there you go. McIntyre, former Intercontinental Champion. So everybody here has won gold at some point. Granted, I think the tag team titles have really just lost its luster lately. So many people just don't care about it. Same with the United States Championship, I think, and at the same time, it's like, to me, I think they are every bit as important as the World Championships. And it's a shame that people just see, it's like, give this guy this title as a means to push him, you know, up to the top. And I hate that. I think that's a horrible misuse. It was actually very close. But it's pretty much the reason. The only reason I can think of why they would do that is because, A, you have to see them. If they have the championship, they have to be seen. And we were not. The Intercontinental title used to headline pay-per-views back in the day. You know, when people like Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon and such had them. And that's not by any means to discredit the people who have held the Intercontinental title. You know, like Big E now. Possibly Jack Swagger come Elimination Chamber. We'll have to see. Oh no. What's Cesaro doing? I don't know. Gabriel intercepted.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching. Collar and elbow tie-up.
I don't know who's Cesaro here to mess with. I don't know. Looking at Gabriel.
Drew McIntyre reverses it. Oh, geez. Nice backdrop. Oh, no. What an assault.
So Cesaro's going crazy. Why are they not getting disqualified? Well, this is crazy. AI is not necessarily the best, though. Well, now Cesaro is going to antagonize the table.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their program. There's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Well, it's obvious that Cesaro is here to antagonize Khali and Gabriel. Why, I don't know.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. European uppercut. And there it is. The big boot connects. Oh, and the knee connects. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. Oh, submission. The hold's locked in.
So that's something that plays to Khali's strength right there, is his pure size. You know, when you see evidence on YouTube where his actual size got him a rope break when he was supposed to lose the match, and the ref has actually had to move Khali's leg, and then everybody gets a huge laugh out of it. But in this case, it's truly helping Gabriel and Khali. Yep, that's another one of those. That would have had me right there type moments.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And he breaks up the count. My God, there's so much up. And Khali powers out.
Jesus Christ, I'm really hoping that tag team matches aren't going to be a drag to have in the universe mode, because of the pure fact that the AI does stuff like that, first of all. But they actually just don't intercept on time. That's pretty. Anyways, next match. Extreme Rules. Caitlyn. I'm going with Caitlyn this time around. We'll have to see. AJ straight up came up behind her and beat the hell out of her. What's that about?
What are your thoughts on this beautiful diva, AJ? Well, you and I talked before this match, Michael, and we decided then that she's going to have to stay under control. And I'm not convinced she can do that.
I like the use of weapons. I approve of this conduct. Oh! Oh!
Come on, King. This is the big leagues. This is the WWE. Everybody knows what they're getting into when they step in that ring. No, they don't know. Nor should they expect to get treated like this. And there's the elbow. You can feel the bad blood flowing between these rivals in this match. The tension is palpable. Ow, what an elbow. And I'm sure it will be...
So, I finally, I mastered out WWE 2K14. I got the last achievement and defeat the streak. Unlocked all the photos, and good God, was it a drag. It's rough. What can I say? Took a while. I actually did most of it in one evening, but full of frustration. Anybody who's struggling with Defeat the Streak, it's very underhanded, but continuously beat the hell out of Taker with a sledgehammer. That's Jake's strategy, and he told me. I was skeptical, and you know, defeat the streak fashion. He's gonna reverse and take the hammer back from you a lot, and you're gonna have to clothesline him or whatever, pick up the hammer again, and just do it that way. You go and antagonize the table? Nah, okay. Well, the stairs there. Having quite a bit of fun. It won't stop jiggling. Look at it. Look at it. It's rocking. It won't stop. Look at it. Ow. Oh. I swear to God, The Miz is awesome. Dude starts back this match, I'm gonna freaking lose it. Are you kidding me? Seconds later, dude. Give it a break. I hear the chair going crazy, but I don't see it. Come on, get back in the ring, finish it up. As much as I like people beating other people with chairs and tables and kendo sticks. Was that? I can't tell. The icon confuses me. I don't know. I can't tell which stick is which stick. It doesn't matter. Well, I was dead wrong about that one. I am so confused with these icons right now. Who's on whose team? I assume the primetime players are. I don't.
You think you know?
Well, I'm sorry. I think I accidentally skipped something in ring by trying to press start to get the match started. Looked like Darren Young and Sin Cara had something go down there. I'm sorry. But I don't know. It'll say something about WWE.com if something actually is going on. Of course, what I mean by WWE.com is the in-news or in-game news thingy-mabobber. I don't know. Anyway. Natalya didn't actually come out with either of those guys, so how she got out here without either being announced with Edge or Sin Cara, I don't know. So Sin Cara has been known as Sin Cara, just sort of notorious for botching a bunch of his moves. Sin Cara actually, I'm gonna say played by different people. Sin Cara is different people. The actual creator of Sin Cara is no longer with WWE. Right now, the dude in the Sin Cara outfit is the same guy who's known as Hunico. I think I'm saying that right. I hope so, at least. He was also Sin Cara Negro. And pretty much, I don't know, this is all from a time that I wasn't watching wrestling and stuff. It's all stuff I've read online in preparation. for these episodes. But I do remember Hunico being in a different WWE game. I'm pretty sure he was, at least. Miz is... Okay, dude, listen. Give it a break already. We get it. You're a Miz fan. Jesus, he doesn't let up.
What a tag team match this has been. Over the last 10 years, Smackdown has excited the WWE Universe with some of the most memorable moments in television history. And we're witnessing more amazing moments here tonight.
You know, guys, I want to vent for a minute here as we watch this excellent tag team action. For anybody who's played Beyond Two Souls on the PlayStation, it's a PlayStation 3 exclusive. At the very least, guys, if you haven't watched a playthrough on YouTube, there's a bunch of guys out there who's done it. I personally watched the Rad Brad playthrough, but you know, if you got a favorite commentator out there or whatever who you know for a fact has done it, please do yourself a favor, watch that. Anyway, the the main character, I can't remember her name, but the actress who actually modeled her and did the voice actor stuff, Ellen Page, and some people think that the girl in The Last of Us has a likeness of Ellen Page. I would have to agree. I would have to agree. I think the girl in The Last of Us does look a lot like Ellen Page. But anyway, she recently came out of the closet. She recently announced she was gay. And I have been so depressed ever since. It's very sad news. Very, very disappointing. But Ellen Page recently came out of the closet, and I've just been in a bad mood ever since. Of course, my chances went from 1 in a million to zilch, but no, whatever. Oh, we got a hot tag. Is this one actually going to succeed, or is this one going to fail like every single other one? And it's going to fail. Oh! I didn't do a prediction. It's looking pretty good for the primetime players. Pretty good. As much as I'd like the Rated R Superstar to win, I just don't think it's going to happen. It's looking really good for the primetime players right now.
Physical match these gladiators have put each other through. The intensity in this has been incredible.
Oh.
And this is going to return to the ring. We're up to 7.
Dadgum.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. And he hits the net right. Hooks the leg. 2. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. What a counter by Ed. He's setting it up. Edge may have it. Move. He thinks he has it. 1, 2. And there's still plenty of...
Sin Cara narrowly broke that up there. Very close fall.
Watch it. He looks fired up here. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Dang.
And he finally gets out of the ring. Well, the ref's not looking. Anything can happen here.
Natalya broke that one up there.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Titus O'Neil just manhandled his opponent with natural strength. King, did you know he can bench press over 500 pounds? These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. Nowhere to go, and the ref is now completely distracted. Wild strike misses the target. At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? And I don't know.
Has Natalya actually been kicked out? I think so.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars. 1, 2. That wasn't very accurate. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
I think Titus wants to be tagged in.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. Hey, there's no call for that.
And here's the Miz's awesome guy. Anyway, I find it very disappointing that the primetime players actually broke up.
Weakness in the other.
It's very disappointing. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, I hate to say it.
Avoids the impact there.
Ow. But I don't see either of them having very strong singles competition.
Parker's going to be thankful for that. What a save. See, Cara quickly kicks out. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. It's reversal there. You're in trouble now. Oh, look at the look in O'Neil's eyes. When someone the size of Titus O'Neil nails you with that, it spells the beginning of the end. And this has got to be it. 2, 3. The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
And our main event for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
WWE, lol.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from San Luis, Mexico, weighing 263 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio.
Del Rio has countless ways he can defeat an opponent.
Approaching the ring, representing the New World Order, weighing 180 pounds, Hollywood Hogan. Hogan possesses power unlike anyone else through the ropes.
So, looks like Hogan is our #1 contender and stuff like that. So, it's looking like it's going to be, and I can't remember, I usually, and I hate to admit this, I usually record these episodes pretty far apart, but I think there was some type of vignette with Hogan and Del Rio. Anyway, it's shaping up for Extreme Rules, Hogan versus Del Rio. Anyway.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Reversal.
And I'm hoping that with the addition some of the other NWO members, like you know, Six and Steiner. I avoided using Kurt Hennig, because he's dead, and no offense, of course. That's just it's just the truth. And no point putting the Giant in there, because that's Big Show, and I don't want two of the same people. And Steiner, you know, he's still alive and well, so why not? And X-Pac, he still wrestles, so.
Did you hear the impact on that kick? Wow, talk about timing.
I think we all did, Jer.
Tremendous right hand to the temple.
Knocked down, what a shot. What a reversal.
And that punch lands hard.
Beautiful counter. I'm not sure I've ever met a man more arrogant and obnoxious than Alberto Del Rio. And that's saying something, because I work with you every week, Michael.
No disqualification match. Again, these men can do anything they want to each other.
And what Michael Cole actually said is pretty important. It is a no DQ, even though they haven't gone for weapons. There is no disqualification, and in turn, I think there is no rope break as well. So oh, well, he's gonna get a weapon here. It's like Hogan stopped. Oh yes, and with no DQ, there is no countouts as well. So. Once again, Hogan stops him from getting a whip.
If he slaps on that cross arm breaker, it's almost a guarantee that you will tap out.
Hogan's
There's all sorts of crazy stuff.
Well, that was interesting. You know, I usually, you know what, I was going to bring up something, but I tell you what, I'm going to save it for next episode, but I'm not going to leave you hanging. It's about the Dudley Boys, you know, Bubba Ray and Devon, or I guess as Bubba is called, you know, Bully Ray. Now he's one of the top dudes in TNA, apparently. And by I don't mean to insult TNA here, because I know wrestling fans generally watch a little bit of everything. I don't. It's just, I'm going to talk a little bit more about TNA in the very next episode, and I hate to do that. It's just with the last match here, and I don't know exactly how much longer it wants to carry on, and I know people don't want to hear me rant. You know, so long as there's no... Jesus Christ, dude. Miz is not wrestling tonight. You don't have to keep going. Miz is awesome. Come on, man. You're driving me crazy.
Under the rules of a no disqualification match, the referee is powerless to stop this one.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
Del Rio's in trouble.
guys. My sister required my assistance, and I didn't want to stop the match. Anyway, now I have a thing of Skittles. I love Skittles. Anyway. You know, this has not been that interesting of a SmackDown, but I will say this. That Cesaro match was really awesome to watch. Tag team matches were a little bit lackluster this SmackDown. But overall, I think that SmackDown is a little bit more interesting to watch. I couldn't tell what they were chanting there, but it sounded a lot like Hogan sucks. Which I find a little bit disappointing. I like Hulk Hogan. I thought the if people wonder why oh, cross arm breaker. Even if Hogan taps, I think if he taps outside the ring, it doesn't count. So anyway, with that being said, people might wonder why I put the NWO and Ultimate Warrior on SmackDown, why I took Ultimate Warrior off of Raw, and why I put the NWO members that I do have turned on for the Universe mode on SmackDown. It's mainly because of the World Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship, and if you don't quite understand where I'm going with this, don't worry about it. In time, it'll all be revealed. Just don't worry about it for now.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Telegraphed, and Del Rio answers back. And he gets tossed back in the ring. Great reversal. And we're going back between the ropes. That'll leave a mark. And that punch lands hard. Nice dodge there. And he gets out of the way. Would you consider Alberto Del Rio to be Mexico's greatest export?
It's looking heavily in Alberto Del Rio's favor at this juncture.
aggressive. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, this will send shockwaves through all the WWE.
Well, that was interesting. 2 weeks away, gentlemen. Extreme Rules. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Join me next time. Hold on. Actually, join me next time when that's what we got in store for us next time. Actually, a very similar card to last time. Well, you know what? That's okay.